Coming up on the news feed, how is construction in Blacksburg affecting the small town atmosphere? And some shocking statistics about Southwest Virginia.
We'll have those stories and more coming up next.
Hello, and thanks for joining us for this edition of the newsfeed. I'm Jessica Smith.
And I'm Megan Campbell. All it takes is one trip down Main Street to know that Blacksburg is growing. Construction crews have begun working on a new building on Main Street across from the town of Blacksburg offices for months now. And right next door, crews are breaking ground for a new pizza restaurant, Mellow Mushroom. With all the construction happening in the downtown area, it seems Blacksburg could be losing its small town feel. However, Blacksburg Council member Leslie Hagersmith says that while the town is growing, Blacksburg losing its small town feel is not a concern.
Well, I think the town feels bigger. I think it's beginning to feel a little more sophisticated, but make no mistake, we continue to be a small town, and community is is highly prized in this town.
The town council is trying to promote urbanism, according to Hagersmith. One way this is achieved is through high-density building projects in the downtown area, like the construction of Main Street. Hagersmith said Blacksburg would have to quadruple in size to not be considered a small town, so Blacksburg residents shouldn't have anything to worry about. Blacksburg and other areas in Southwest Virginia are part of a shocking statistic. Reporter Danielle Harvey has more on the issue live in the newsroom. Danielle?
Thanks, Megan. Mountains, rural farms, and tight-knit communities are not the only things you'll find in Southwest Virginia. 85% of meth busts happen in this region, and Blacksburg police are continuing to deal with this problem. The number of meth labs is on the rise, with at least 13 known ones in Montgomery, Virginia. A member of the police department, who requested further identity and voice to remain anonymous, explains the precautions officers take when dealing with busting meth labs.
So we have to have specialized training to deal with meth labs. Not anybody in the police department can clean these things up because they're so dangerous. They're highly toxic.
Household items such as Sudafed and Shake and Bake are used to make meth, along with other items found in hardware stores. Police departments are continuing their efforts to stop the distribution of this drug, but it's going to take more than busting a few meth labs to end this problem for good. And now back to you in the studio.
I really just can't believe that it was that close to home. I mean, right over there, right around from Blacksburg.
I mean, hopefully authorities can put an end to this pretty soon.
I really hope so. One student at Virginia Tech embraced her school's motto, Ut Prosum, with hopes that her birthday gift will reach thousands. Carly Kochova has more with the story.
Turning 21 in college is a mile marker birthday. As many students go downtown to celebrate the ability to legally consume alcohol, one student at Virginia Tech took her own path. Eleanor Nave set out to change lives.
A lot of people have been asking me what I really want for my 21st birthday. Well, I have a really crappy 2001 Honda CR-V that I could always ask for a new car. And then I was thinking about it, and my iPhone 4, it's pretty out of date, and the little button at the top doesn't work. So what if I got an iPhone 5? But none of these ideas seemed very fulfilling at all. So what I decided to do was give back to somebody else. When I was a little kid, I always wanted stuffed animals or toys for my birthday. And whenever I was sick or scared or alone, those toys would always help me out. So that's how I came up with the idea for Project Plushies.
Project Plushies is a nonprofit organization designed to give stuffed animals to children in need. Ellie continues on.
I will come in contact with the pediatrics, foster care systems, orphanages, or rape victims. Anywhere that a kid might need a friend is where I'm going to look to donate these stuffed animals. Even $1 will make a huge difference in this organization. Just $1 can change the life of a kid. Buy a little stuffed animal from the dollar store and donate it. These will give the kids something to hold, a friend to have, and that way they're never alone. Our mission is for the kids to have stuffed animals, to hold, to help, and to heal.
To learn more about Project Plushies, visit facebook.com/Project Plushies. I'm Carly Kachova, reporting for the newsfeed.
What are students really looking for in off-campus housing? Here is Amanda Bird with the answer.
Thanks, Megan. As spring semester is winding down, most students already have their living arrangements set for the 2014-2015 school year. For those still searching, here is a closer look at what off-campus housing communities have to offer and how different amenities weigh on students' decisions.
In attempts to encourage students to sign up or renew their leases, Terrace View Apartments hosted a pool party at their newly renovated clubhouse on Thursday, April 10th. The extravaganza featured live music, a DJ, dancing, and even a mechanical bull ride. While students took full advantage of the free food and beer, Terrace View's push to fill vacant apartments for next year may have been a fruitless effort. A survey of 50 Virginia Tech students ranked price as one of the most important components in the search for off-campus housing. Junior political science major Alexa Small agrees.
To me, the most important factor is the price of rent. Being a poor college student, I definitely need to stay within my budget. And I currently live at the Mill, and I pay $388 a month, which, from what I've heard, it's a lot less than most of my friends pay, so it's totally within my budget.
For Small, pet amenities are another important factor to consider in the housing search.
I'm moving to Windsor Hills, and their pet amenities are awesome. They have monthly newsletters for all the pets. They have a pet of the month, and if your pet wins, the pet gets special goodies and snacks and whatnot.
Pet amenities and free tanning beds actually ranked as least important, while sports facilities proved to be more valuable among students surveyed. Senior communication major Laura Bess Kenny describes pros and cons to consider.
I live in Fox Ridge, and the advantages are it's really cheap rent, it's a great location, it's free parking, and it's beautiful scenery. The disadvantages are it's far away from the downtown area and it's far away from other apartment complexes. Okay, what I liked about the Chase was it was a great location. You could easily walk to class or walk downtown. It was super convenient, and you were close to a lot of the action. The disadvantages are that the rent was more expensive. The apartment itself wasn't very nice. Like, the kitchen was really old, the carpet was really dirty, but you were paying a lot for a not so nice apartment.
Location ranked as the #1 factor. Students should keep in mind bus stop proximity and whether they want to spend their time socializing or studying in a quiet environment.
For more survey results, check out the newsfeed online at thenewsfeednrv.wordpress.com. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Amanda. In other news, the Virginia Tech Office of Alternative Transportation has been working to expand local bike trails. Virginia Tech and Blacksburg recently teamed up to expand Huckleberry Trail, which now stretches just over 5 miles. The newest addition, the Hokie Bikeway, stretches just over 1 mile and allows students to bike safely from Fox Ridge to campus. The Hokie Bikeway is just one piece of ongoing plans that will eventually connect trails running continuously from Jefferson National Forest to the Christiansburg Aquatic Center. Catherine Zarang of the Office of Alternative Transportation talks about when we can expect to see progress on this.
That's when they'll be able to finish certain sections. So like right now, the Christiansburg segment that I think will go like across Peppers Ferry Road and then halfway to the Christiansburg Rec Center will be finished by the end of this year.
For more information about the Hokie Bikeway and the planned trail expansions, visit the Office of Alternative Transportation's website at www.vt.edu/alternative. That'll wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed. I'm Jessica Smith.
And I'm Megan Campbell. Thanks for watching. And for more great stories, be sure to check out our website at newsfeednrv.wordpress.com.